Giving all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushua by Shem Kakwadash and Shalom to the elect out here. This is going to be a quick one. This is an excerpt from or clip from the video that the live stream that we did last night, GMS Apostles Street Ministry, entitled Apostles Live Indoor Ministry. We stayed in because it was super cold. So we just said, we just took a little break, did the indoor thing. Next week, no matter how warm it is, we're not going to go out because it's so-called New Year's Eve with the traffic and everything, people partying, drunk drivers and stuff, people wilding out. We're just going to chill out. We didn't have to, I was kind of thinking since we didn't go out yesterday, we should go out next week, but I'll stick to it, Now, if Saturday fell, if New Year's Day fell on Saturday, we would go out because everybody's sleeping late. Everybody does their party on New Year's Eve, and they sleep late the next day. They sleep in late, so that'll be a pretty much quiet day. Hardly nobody be out. But anyway, so next week, most high willing, we'll be doing another. We most likely be doing another sit down, either here or someplace else. We could be in the car driving and doing it. Let's see where the spirit takes us. But as it stands, I don't think we'll be going out as it stands right now. Anyway, this is 2 hours and 51 minutes of a 3 hour and 6 minute video. Now, at the same time, when we started this, maybe a half an hour in, Bishop Nathaniel, the IUIC, had a video going. So we were kind of going back and forth watching his video. And he titled it, within the title, it had something to do with the beast. And he was kind of going through a lot of prophetic scripture dealing with the beast, Revelations 13, 17, and so forth. And so at this point in the video, 2:51:47 in, I go to Google and I ask certain questions concerning, one question concerning ICBM missiles, how many nations possess ICBM missiles. And the main three nations were Russia, the US, and China. But the one nation that had the most ICBMs were the Russians. Okay, so I'm going to title this video "The Firepower of Gog," because ultimately it will be God that will ultimately destroy Babylon the Great. So listen up. This is to my surprise. ICBM, which is an acronym of Intercontinental Ballistic Missile, in full intercontinental ballistic missile, land-based nuclear armed ballistic missile, NABM, with a range of more than 3,500 miles, which it says 5,600 kilometers. But there was some else that said it was over 5,000, because from the middle of Russia to the middle of America is about 5,000 miles. So the range had to be more than that. But check this out. It says only the United States, Russia, and China field land-based missiles of this range. So I thought about the NATO nation. Somehow, and then when you read about these different missiles, a lot of these newer missiles are being built like last year and this year. They put it into production. Yeah. You see how many? What scripture comes to mind? Isaiah 54:16. I've created the wasted to destroy.
right? So that's the Heavenly Father putting His Spirit on them.
What country has the most ICBM? America. Let me read it.
Oh,
as of March 2022, which is this year, Russia still fields 46 SS-18 missiles, each with 10 warheads. No, warhead is multiple warheads, right? On top of its other deployed ICBM, an estimated 320 in all, according to the Armed Control Association. Who has the most missiles? Russia.
And that's the prophecy, Ezekiel 38. The Lord said He's going to be sanctified. What does he mean by He's been sanctified? He's going to use Russia to shoot missiles on America, which is going to bring World War III. And out of that, the Lord's name is going to be magnified. Well, in other words, World War III is going to magnify the Lord's name, right? Which his name is Yahweh. And his son's name is Yahweh Shem.
Check this out. What is the deadliest ICBM in the world? In order to make sense. The RS-28 Sarmat intercontinental ballistic missile ICBM, which Russia has projected as the world's deadliest missile, has now entered serial production as of November 24, 2022.
Again, that's Joel the second chapter.
You don't produce a car unless you plan on driving, right?
Yeah. Well, they plan on using it. Well, the Lord is going to put the Spirit on them to use it.
Yeah, Ezekiel 39, right?
Yeah.
Smack the bow out his hands or maybe. Let me see if I can find it. Smack the bow, I think he said.
What should come to mind, brothers out there? Joel the second chapter, right? Help me out. Joel the second chapter talks about the missiles. He shall weapon.
Right. In the bullets.
Let me give you some more information.
Okay.
Can Russia defend against ICBM? There are a limited number of systems worldwide that can intercept intercontinental ballistic missiles, successfully defend an oncoming missile.
Yeah.
Because guess what country comes up? The Russian A-135 anti-ballistic missile system. What does that mean? It's built to intercept other missiles, right? Renamed in 2017 to A-235 is used for defense of Moscow. They're not going to hit Moscow. You know what I'm saying?
I got a quick precept. Ezekiel 39:3. It says, "And I will smite thy bow out," and this is speaking to Magog, by the way, to Russia. It says, "And I was."
I'm sorry, I must be allowed to speak. Now we just read that the Russians can defend against oncoming ICBM, right? It says, "Can U.S. destroy Russian ICBM? Can they defend?" The U.S. only has a limited ability to destroy an incoming nuclear intercontinental ballistic missile. A study released last month by the American Physical Society concludes. Read that again. The U.S. only has a limited ability to destroy an incoming nuclear intercontinental ballistic missile.
That's the Lord. That's the Lord.
Nahum. Somebody go to Nahum. Go right to the point. You know what I want, right?
Nahum 4?
Nahum 3.
3. Like okay, Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody. Nahum 3:3. The horseman lifteth up both the bright sword and the
ICBM.
Yep.
Right, go to the next verse.
And the glittering spear. And there is a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses, and there is none.
That's Babylon. Keep going.
Yep, and there is none end of their corpses. They stumble upon their corpses because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot.
Which we know with the harlot.
Yep.
Right?
The mistress of witchcraft that selleth the nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcraft.
We are the family.
Mhm.
What did it say, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts. I'm sorry. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face.
What did Biden just do? He said, now we're going to protect transgender people.
Mm.
You can be a little kid, you want a boy, you can be 5 years old, you can make you feel protected. They will pay you the fact that you can do the whole transgender thing. Now, what did Obama do before that? Before that, he said you can be that. Before that, Clinton, he said don't ask, don't tell.
Right.
He said you can be it, but don't tell them.
Right. It was an agenda.
They act like you don't see it.
Yeah.
So it's agenda.
Yep. Yep.
And you know, these three presidents I mentioned are what? All Democrats. Republicans, they look at shit. Go ahead.
And it says, that's why it says in Isaiah 19 that Egyptians shall fight against Egyptians, man, because this country's already split. So they're not together in
Reverse spirit.
yeah, mingle up the reverse spirit in the midst of Babylon.
You know, how's it go? A nation against itself.
Right.
Divided against itself.
You cannot stand it. Right.
Every time there's a vote, it's down the middle. You don't know who's going to win. 49 to 51, but there's votes still coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Years ago, that shit didn't happen. There was always a landslide. When somebody became president, you knew at 9 o'clock, the president-elect is this guy. Oh, we had to go to the Supreme Court. No. You know what I'm saying? So that's that split right there, man. Just based upon that one scripture alone, the kingdom will divide against itself and not stand. Yep. Is this kingdom together? No. Go ahead.
And I will show the nations thy nakedness and the kingdoms thy shame. And I will cast abominable filth upon thee and make thee vile and will set thee as a gazing stock.
What's a gazing stock? Just somebody stock and people looking at
Look at yeah. Yep.
You know, stealing that, stealing this, gazing stock. Embarrassing. Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass that all they that look upon thee shall flee from thee and say, Nineveh is laid waste.
Nineveh, back then,
right.
how this applies to
right.
The U.S. Right?
Yep.
What did it say? They shall do what and flee and what?
And it shall come to pass that all they that look upon thee shall flee from thee and say, Nineveh is laid
what
waste.
Come to mind?
Revelation 18.
No, there's another one. Old Testament. Psalm 54. What does it say in Psalm 54? Go ahead.
Yep, it says, Nineveh is laid waste. Who will bemoan her? Whence shall I seek comforters?
Ain't nobody gonna bemoan her, because you know what? But the ones that's gonna bemoan her are the ones that want to make money.
Make money, right.
And they ain't bemoaning because they feel sorry for it. They bemoaning because they gonna make the money. We're gonna get our next money.
Right.
It's crazy. There's motherfuckers in America right now that's going crazy buying gifts, and they don't got the money. They're fucking up their credit card. Right. Yeah. They don't give a shit.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, art thou better than Populus? No, that was situate among the rivers, that had the waters round about it, whose rampart was the sea, and her wall was from the sea. Ethiopia and Egypt were her strength, and it was infinite. Put and Lubim were thy helpers. Yet was she carried away, she went into captivity.
Who's that talking about? Talking about Israel. They were carried away in captivity, right?
Right.
But we got punished from the Most High, and now Esau will get punished by the Most High.
Right.
We were carried away in captivity. Esau's will be carried away in captivity.
Right.
It speaks about him somewhere in Isaiah, the ships of Tarshish.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're gonna put him in slave ships too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Her young children also were dashed in pieces at the top of all the streets, and they cast lots
That's
for her.
us.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Go ahead.
For her honorable men.
Who's the honorable man? Go ahead.
And all her great men were bound in chains. Thou also shalt be drunken. Thou shalt be.
Now it's going back to America.
Yeah.
Now we're going to flip the script.
Yeah.
Thou also shall be drunk.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Thou also shalt be drunken. Thou shalt be hid. Thou shalt seek strength because of the enemy. All that's Russia. Russia, yeah.
There's a defense system. You can't hit them with missiles. Who has the most missiles? Russia. Who has the fastest missiles? What they got the supersonic
thy strongholds shall be like fig trees with the first ripe figs.
What is that talking about? The defense.
Mm.
The defense is like a fig tree. When you shoot a missile, it's gonna go right, eat that fig tree up.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Well, that's scripture. Have it going to fight. And that's also, right, that's also in there. You know, become loose. Go ahead.
Excuse me. It says, if they be shaken, they shall even fall into the mouth of the eater. Behold, thy people in the midst of thee are women. The gates of thy land shall be set wide open.
The gates of your defense.
Mhm.
If the gates are wide open, the enemy can just come right in.
Right.
You just read that, brother. They have no defense. They have no defense for it. That's it. And we can close it, man.
Yeah. Close the books.
Yeah, you can have it.
Yeah, death to Esau, man.
Oh, I got one last. Oh, go ahead, go ahead. Look at these, and look, the scriptures say, what's that, St. John, 7:38. Out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. The rivers of living water is the word. Yeah. So look at that, number 3 said. Rivers of living water. That's rivers of living water right there. Isaiah 13 and 4 and 5. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, the tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustereth the hosts of the battle. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, like he's going into all those different ICBM missiles. That's what ICBM means, intercontinental ballistic missile.
Yeah.
So when you see where it says they come from a far country, what do you think it's talking about?
Right.
It's talking about the missiles being shot.
Right.
Because as I read on, it says they come from a far country, from the end of heaven. What was that, 5,000 from one side to the other? He said 5,000 miles, something like that? Yep. From the end of heaven, even the Lord, and because eventually Yahushua is going to come from where? East,
Right.
to the west, right?
Right.
With those angels, right? It says, even the Lord and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. What land? America, man. So that ties into what all that information you bring up. Anyway, so that
Shalom to the elect, death to Esau.
and write these scriptures down, man. No, you know what? Go back. I'm like, yeah, this video right here should be in this. Smithsonian. This video should be. You actually went there, right?